What it do, OTD family? We back at it with another episode 6.
We're going to keep going until we can't. Goddamn.
6 rings like who? Jordan. We 6 rings in like Jordan. Man. So, hey, man. So, we got a lot of stuff we back in topic with y'all today, man. We talking about reincarnation. We talking about like past life situations, believing in if you were alive, like were you somebody back in the past life? And we also talking about generational curses. So you ain't gonna want to miss in on this episode. And guess who back, y'all? We got our boy back, man. He's back.
CJ, man. CJ, no do-rag.
Man, no do-rag. Oh, yeah. He got the Scully.
Yeah,
where?
Too much
Scully. Man, what you gotta tell the people, man? Where you been, man? Talk to them. You feel me? I know something.
I've been lost.
You been lost?
I went to the desert for a few days. I'm fucking with y'all. I've been working, bro.
Well, I'm about to say, sure. Hey, you had a, what's it called? Epiphany?
A spiritual awakening.
I was an epiphany.
Man. But nah, bro, we really glad to have you back, man. You feel me?
Sure.
People been missing you. We've been missing you, feel me? Glad to have you back, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You know. Hey, what's wrong with that? You know. So, you feel me? How everybody doing today and everything? Y'all good?
I'm straight.
Rolling,
man.
We
rolling.
Rolling. Okay, y'all good. That's what I love to hear. Love to hear it. So let's go ahead and dive into what we told these people we should talk about today. So
He said they like it. When they try to say the side effects.
Look. But no, though. So diving into it. First off, do y'all know? Man, y'all. So diving into it, man. Pause. Do y'all believe in reincarnation? First off, foremost, do y'all know what it is? If you don't know what it is, like everybody seems to know what it is. Okay.
What you feel like?
I believe in it. I definitely believe in it. Okay. What they say, I was here before.
Why you believe in it? What's your logic behind it?
Yeah, I want to know your thinking behind it.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
So, what my thinking behind it is
stinking face here.
You feel me? That was my think face. But nah, though, real talk. But I think reincarnation is really for real because of just all the, as they say, history repeats itself, and a lot of the things we've seen in history with the people has repeated itself. So believing that, also dealing with younger children. A lot of people, if you've seen, how many of y'all have seen some of these COVID babies and stuff like that?
I got a couple babies.
Man, bro, they are advanced. I'm talking about they are the rate they're moving at, just the things they're doing nowadays. They are advanced, and it feels like they have been here before because a lot of the things that they're knowing, it's already didn't happen, and just they
already on to it.
They already hip to the game. Like you can see some of these babies and stuff. They know how to operate a laptop more than a teenager or any middle school child or whatever.
Yeah.
But just in my experiences, I feel like I've experienced dealing with different things in my life that has like some stuff I shouldn't have known, but I've known it already. That makes sense.
Yeah, like on some deja vu.
I feel you on that one.
Yeah, like some deja vu. You feel me? I don't know. Like it's some things that have happened. I'm like, I knew that was gonna happen. Like I knew. You feel me? Like, and it's been little stuff, big stuff, but I believe in that. That's just my little spiel on it. I definitely believe in reincarnation. I do. When you leave this earth, you are coming back as something or as someone.
What's your logic on it? Yeah, what do you believe in it? What is it, man?
That's a tough one. I don't believe in reincarnation but I can understand, for the sake of conversation, I can understand Shamar's ideology behind it. Me personally, I don't believe in reincarnation because, like he says, it's history that repeats itself, but it's evolution. Life evolves, things evolve, things grow into new things. Things don't grow and become something into something else. That's not how life works. You see a flower bloom, whenever it dies, something new grows when you plant a seed in the ground and something grows new. It's not the same. It's not the same exact. It may be similar species. It may be similar. I seen Joe Rogan talking to a dude that worked with animals about this, about adaptation, and the dude believed that he don't believe in things evolving. He believed in just adaptation, and I understood it, but I don't quite agree. I quite don't agree with it because things when you see us as humans, you once even we can. I'm tying this back into reincarnation, but I'm just elaborating more. Even when you look at yourself in the mirror, they per se, when you have a journey within yourself, you see yourself 5 years from now. They say every 4 to 5 years, you are a new person. You are a whole nother person. Your thinking is different. You damn near look different. You know what I'm saying? Every 5 years, every 4 to 5 years. So if that's the case, you're not someone born into someone else because your conscience will be there from the past life that you was living in. That's why I don't. Certain things like that I don't believe in because there are realms in the life and in the universe within itself that works like all we got to do is just go out and just explore the world. And you know what I'm saying? The world shows us signs within itself to show us that when we pass, if you're spiritual, when you pass, there are things in the Bible that speaks on evolution, speaks on things that are happening, speaks on things that is currently happening. That's not from, I wouldn't say reincarnation. That's just from us as when we're evolving, we're picking up similar character traits. We're picking up similar dictators and stuff. The reason why those dictators are what they are because when they was a child, they once looked at a dictator. When they was intrigued at some point in their life, they once looked at what they once were. You feel what I'm saying? That's not reincarnation. That's just that's that person taking what they did to a whole nother level. It's evolution. It's growing. It's moving from point A to point B. And in life, it's so many signs around you that shows that. You feel what I'm saying? Literally shows that. Like you can see a person you knew back when you was in high school and not see them for 10 years, and then when you see them again, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all just had that bond, but
it's a new person.
It's a new person. You feel what I'm saying? This is a new person. You feel what I'm saying? So it's so many signs. You just got to pick up on those cues and understand that life is a journey. It's not really, I don't look at life like a comic book. You know, me personally don't look at life like that because you only get one. You get what I'm saying? And it's literally you only get one. You know what I'm saying? There's no, once you're gone, you don't come back. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that in a demolishing way or in the evil way. I'm saying that in a way that there's no, I wouldn't say there's life, but there is something out there that we only through our spiritual journey know what that is. You feel we know, you know what I'm saying, what that is through our spirit, whoever you believe in. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think there's a point where we pass and then we come back as something new because our conscious have to come. If we was that person, our conscious we got a soul. Yeah, we has a soul, but we still got intangibles to who we are as that person.
Okay, so you know when you say we got a soul, right? So this soul that you have right now, right? When you die, you know, the soul lives on. And basically when they say energy recreates itself, energy keeps going. You can't basically kill energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's evolution. You're not.
No. But what I'm saying is, you have a soul, right? So this soul that you have right now, after you die, where do you think your soul just stops? It don't have it just.
No, I have a connection within God, and my belief is that once I pass, my soul will perish into wherever is the line within waiting for judgment. I believe once we pass away, I'm gonna get this established. I believe once we pass away, our soul is not in a waiting room, but it's somewhere along with other people that is waiting on judgment day. And until that time comes, then we're there. You feel what I'm saying? And I personally believe.
So you believe in that? You believe in heaven and hell?
I wouldn't say I believe in heaven and hell because if you still here while the world is ending, then that is hell.
Okay, so
I'm telling you right now, when he come back, when he come back and you're still here, if you're breathing and you right here, that is hell.
So with reincarnation though, that just means so they believe with reincarnation it's the soul, like Cello said, when your soul leave, you're just taking on a new body, new form. Not saying you're gonna have that conscious or you're gonna have that intelligence or things like that, but your soul is going and taking into a new body or a new life form. It could be meaning a spirit of an animal or a spirit
of
If that
was the case, we would have dreams. My belief, I feel like if that was the case, we would have dreams. We would have actual reasoning behind and reasonable, logical, rational reasons behind reincarnation. The reasons why people truly believe this, not from euphoric feelings or euphoric.
No, this is like people believe this.
I know real people believe it. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that.
It's all based on.
I get what he's saying.
You get what I'm saying? Like people can be delusional to the point to where they believe their own juice based off a dream or based off of. You get what I'm saying? It's like certain people that believe that. I believe certain people catch the Holy Ghost, but I don't believe all.
No,
you get what I'm saying? For sure. So that's what I'm saying. Just because you sprinkle some water on somebody and they do you touch them, that doesn't mean they caught the Holy Ghost. They get to acting crazy. Yeah, that could. So that's my ideology behind that. I feel like us as humans, bro. I was looking into this Joe Rogan shit the other day. It's shit out here that we only touch 10% of water. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That alone. If you have a spiritual connection with God, there are certain limits that you have, but there's a certain point that there's a realm of world we don't know. You feel what I'm saying? So you trying to piece that and create that puzzle together to figure out what is that afterlife. If you already believe and know that connection within God and follow not word for word or just Christian, but I'm saying within your self journey, then what is to guess or what is to make of whatever the afterlife is if you have the constant understanding.
I'm on some what you about to say?
No, that's what I'm about to say. I just feel like I really don't believe in reincarnation for real because I believe in when you die, you go to heaven or you get judged.
It's Judgment Day.
Yeah, you get judged, you go to heaven or hell or whatever hell is, whatever you know that is. But I feel like if you really truly believe in reincarnation, I mean, you kind of like, okay, you don't believe in like heaven or you don't believe in like
the afterlife.
Yeah, like you don't believe in like the afterlife. I guess I'd say say that for lack of a better word.
Bro, I have a family that's Jehovah's Witness. The reason why I don't believe in reincarnation because part that is pointing to other religions, bro. That reincarnation made me believe with Jehovah's Witness. Nothing against Jehovah's Witnesses. Part of my family is Jehovah's Witness. I go to memorial every single year, and these people believe that 140,000 people. Quote me if I'm wrong. Is it 140,000 or 141 or something like that? Around the realms of that, the early 40s, something like that. They believe that those are a select number of people that will go to heaven, and they say it on the podium. If you don't know if you're going or not, then you're probably not. You feel what I'm saying?
The chosen ones.
And I wouldn't say they call them the chosen ones, but they believe that everybody else is everlasting life on earth.
So that.
For real?
Let me ask you a question, Mike. Do they believe it like so? But hold on, just real quick. It's real quick because when I ask you this, it's gonna spark something with you. I think. Do they believe it more so on a moral compass, like you got to be going by the book, for the book?
No, they believe that, like I say, spiritual journey. They believe that if you're on the teetering. And if you ask yourself, if I'm going to heaven and you're teetering,
that's what I'm saying. Like
they believe that you're not
going. And you will have everlasting life on earth.
And that's what I'm saying. Okay. Like so,
and that's not true because if you go in the Bible, within where my religion is, if your ass still on planet Earth when he come back, that's not good, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, because you believe.
So I make sense. I make sense out of all of this, and I only go by what makes rational sense. And everything, not everything in the Bible, but the significance of certain points in the Bible when you literally read it, it's literally scary, bro. Like
so what do you believe Earth serves as far as like what God is trying to accomplish? We are just people. We are just people. Y'all basically like.
I know.
Do you think because when people think about reincarnation, some people have this logic to where you're reincarnated, your soul comes back to Earth to do its job.
That's
so
your job not finished.
So look. think about it like this. All right, it's heaven and hell, right?
Yeah.
Right, and it's a median, which is earth. It's a median. To me, I feel like earth is like a median between heaven and hell. Because think about it. Think about it. What is it?
Like a limbo?
If it ain't heaven, if it ain't hell, do y'all think this is hell? Because some people have a logic that earth is hell.
So look.
They feel like when we on earth, we are in hell.
So let me say this.
I feel like
it's a part of hell.
It's a part.
So
it's symbolized. No, it has children from demonic spirits.
I feel like when you hear
angels fell.
Thank you. The devil, Satan himself fell to earth. That's what I'm saying.
So is this hell?
It's a part of it.
It's part. I feel like this.
Okay, all right. If it's a part of hell, then why? All right, if it's a part of hell, and I don't want to question God, Lord forgive me. But if it's a part of hell, then why is it God's children? What purpose are we serving here?
And that's what I was just going to get into.
I mean,
what purpose are we serving?
This goes back to what I'm telling you, bro. This goes back to what I'm telling you, gang. Bro, we are not. Go ahead, Shamar.
No, you good, no, brother. No, for real, because I want you to get your point. Because when I say mine, I want everybody to get their point.
I'm gonna keep it simple and short. The more of what I'm to add on what I was trying to tell you, as far as us, bro, our significance is we are humans that serving a civilization purpose. Like we serving a purpose to like how we came and build buildings. We put up banks. We put up currency. We serving our purpose within life's realm that God created. You feel what I'm saying? We are just humans.
Okay,
this life, hold on, Pippin. Listen, we are all chosen an individual. Your purpose is not the same as my purpose. It goes back to what I keep explaining to people. It is about your spiritual journey. So niggas thinking in reincarnation, nigga, nobody died to come back to live your purpose. That nigga had his own purpose, and God gave him choices just like he gave you choices in your life to live within your purpose. His purpose, His purpose.
I'm saying God's property. I'm talking about God's children. God's children that's on.
They serve a purpose.
What are they here for?
They know what they're here for.
So powerful. We are God's property. We are God's children. So we're here. To me, I'm not saying we're here. All right, like they say, why you gotta be the one to say that, right? Why you gotta be the one to step into that lane? Why it gotta be you? I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, all right, if God put you here for, you have a purpose, regardless of if it's your purpose is whatever it is, my purpose whatever it is, regardless, we're God's children. Yeah. So, in a sense, we have because Jesus died here on earth.
Yeah.
So for him to continue to bring his children down here, it has to be something, regardless if your purpose is to be whatever your purpose is, my purpose is to be whatever it is. We still have because we're supposed to be a body. Our people are a temple. So we're supposed to be a body of people doing something. Mm-hmm. Not saying that, all right, since we are God's people, I work at a bank, you work at a bank, he work at a bank, all people that work at banks are God's children. No. I'm saying the people that are here that are God's children, we are a temple. We're supposed to come together and do something. And it's something that we're doing. If he's continuously putting his children down here. It's something that we're supposed to be doing. Now that something I don't know, but what I'm saying is don't look at it as an individual thing. No. If you have God in you, you have God. We all have something similar. Yeah. And that similar thing is not just saying we God children. We just here and we God children. No. We have something that we have to do.
He's sending them down here because the world have went haywire. So he got to keep until he come. He gonna keep sending the cleanse as much as he can to keep trying to put out
cleanse,
as much fire as he can. Cleanse, now there are some that he will put there that will get it. There were some that he put there that won't. But he will keep pouring until he come. And you are one of them motherfuckers that he sent. So you got it. He's saying, nigga, do what you do because I got the gospel. Because I got this. Do what you do because, nigga, I got this. Because you gonna know.
Spread the gospel.
You gonna know, bro.
Spread the gospel.
Spread the gospel. So my question is, do you believe in reincarnation partly, basically?
I'm gonna say this. I'm not putting it past. If it is reincarnation, I'm not like on some like I'm not gonna deny.
It's not just us here. That's what people forget.
My question is, how does that work in the afterlife?
And this is
what I'm saying right now. All right, if you were living and really walking through God, we have to die. Everybody have to die.
Most definitely.
Even the person that is the most godly, he has to die one day. Mm-hmm. So if his work wasn't done, in a sense, his soul stays on earth, but is reincarnated back on earth to serve that purpose and keep that purpose going. So that's why I kind of partly believe in it. But what Mike's saying is that can happen through evolution.
Naturally, because there are people that are living
what I'm saying? So,
there are people that that remind you of another motherfucker that is living down there doing the shit he doing. You feel what I'm saying? It's not reincarnation, it's evolution.
And this is what I was just going to say. This is what I was when you talk about somebody's soul, or like how we say people catching the Holy Ghost, they feeling somebody's spirit, they feeling it
a spiritual presence,
a spiritual presence, a soulful presence in them, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, we still jamming all old music, right? Mm-hmm. From people from way back then that passed away and everything.
Right.
They put what they wanted to say on them tracks, and some of those tracks you'd be like, man, he put his heart in there. You hear his soul, like you hear people say he put his heart and soul in that song.
Yeah.
And when I say your soul is reincarnated, your soul lives on forever.
So
and it touches still people. And that's what I mean when I say reincarnated.
So the energy.
Energy. It's all that's all reincarnation is about. It's about that energy. So for example, you have people.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You have people,
and it ties into what you're saying too. It ties into what he's saying. It's basically like
I'm trying.
If you believe in reincarnation, it ties in together.
But shit of only thing I didn't mean to cut your people on my fault.
No, I was just saying. So, like for example, you have your family got cultural beliefs and everything. You feel me? You have I got people that passed away in my family and everything, and they have told me you got to do this. You need to do this. You need to do that.
Yeah.
And that tradition, they soul still living on, and they're passing that, and they passing it down. They passing it down.
Okay, my question. Sorry, we still on this topic, but my question, because I watch plenty of movies. People talk about ancient tribes. People talk about these special species, these special unique groups and temples and stuff. You know what they all have in common, and what they talk about in the Bible too. There are inscripted messages and scripts and stories and things that correlate over time that people pass on. That's how I view that. I don't view that as reincarnation. I view that as, okay, my great whoever.
It's a culture
giving you the juice. It's not. That's like, again, that's all based off. To me, that's all under the umbrella of delusion. That delusionism. If I start some shit and I say this is right, and I cook it up right, and then I hand it to you, and then it's the same shit, but you sauce it up a different way. Then you hand it to him, and then you hand it to him. Over time, it's gonna become something that's true, and then people, bro, even the truth have false in it if you look at it hard enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like people do so much. That's why I say that's like reincarnation and stuff. I teeter on because I feel like it's under the umbrella of something out there to take us off track and just to delusionalize us, to take off of what is the bigger message of what you were saying. You feel what I'm saying? Because that is our main purpose. It's not, again, like you said, it's to what? Spread the gospel. It's not to figure out and find out what is after whatever that is, because he already made it initiative that, hey, I'm going to take care of that, because if you here, it's not good. But if you where you need to be when we get there, you're good. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it, because over time, that's like how you say history repeats itself. History has evolved into the point to where things have become alike. You feel what I'm saying? Because this has passed down, and this has been passed. I don't know. I look at it like.
So what about people that, and this just
I think you're talking about the people that don't make it like that.
No, the people that they have pictures and them people literally look split image alike.
Oh, that's genes and genetics. I mean,
I'm just saying though. I'm just saying, what's your take on that?
Bro,
some people,
that's your genes and genetics.
We're humans,
ancestors.
I'm just saying.
That's just, and then also like everybody derives from a certain type of person, and thing like that.
I was just saying.
Yeah, you good.
Just crazy.
It is crazy, but not to stay on this topic so long. Like with reincarnation, I feel like if somebody, for example, somebody doing good, at the time of their death. They want to do like, for example, you got people like Sister Mary. If y'all whatever, like Catholic, she did all good stuff. People that devoted their life to all this, that, and the third. Like I say, that soul lives on, and it just transpires. It transpires to other people,
and they feel that, and it affects them.
It keeps the movement going.
Just like when Biggie and Tupac them passed away, and they played that music all down in the city.
That's what I say.
Everybody was outside.
So look, for example, you're a music head, right? With the music, when people are getting inspired and things like that, and they start mimicking and doing things that other people are doing,
they feed off of that. Yeah.
Reincarnation isn't always just about a physical body appearance.
I understand that.
Reincarnation means
reincarnate. If you look at the definition, it literally.
I
get that, but I just feel like that just assumes reaching far and far.
I ain't never thought about it like that.
That's why. You always gotta have that open level of thinking.
No, I get what he's saying. I get what you're saying, but I never looked at.
Yeah, it's
like
you got, like you feel me. That's
and
like how they say, oh, that's like they say, like with the thing we see in basketball. We ain't even talk basketball, but like how they're doing this Anthony Edwards comparison. They're like, he's Jordan reincarnated. He's Jordan. He's a silhouette of Jordan. Everybody been seeing that. Everybody. And so that's what I mean when I say reincarnation. Like people be taking on those traits of other people, and like you say, it gives off that delusion of things like that. But like I say,
but I don't shit on it because I feel like you, Shamar, you're not a delusional ass person. So you get what I'm saying? That's that's why I say that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand it, but it's like it's not. I don't feel like it has enough value. Like
that's real. You feel me? That's just So we finna dive into this generational curses type thing. I know like generational curse is something that happens throughout the family, and it comes to tragic shit. It could be. It ain't even gotta be tragic though, bro. People look at it like that when you say generational curse. Curse is something that just happens constantly, and it's on a consistent basis.
So like being poor and
being rich,
but you could like so. For example, Donald Trump, he got a generational curse of being wealthy. He was never going to be. He was never poor.
How is that a curse?
Because the word curse doesn't mean nothing. Well, look it up just to make sure. If I'm not mistaken,
it is a negative connotation behind the word curse.
So how is it a curse?
It just says a solemn alterness intended to invoke a supernatural problem to inflict harm or punishment. So it is a negative connotation. So it's a negative.
Okay, so
I say this should be perspective. Yeah, it do. It do. So with that being said, though, speaking just of if we are talking about just things happening. Traumatic and things back.
So what would be a generation? You saying so? What would be a generation?
We have a list of them.
Do you believe in and what are generations?
The Kennedys got a generational curse.
They got a generational curse of death in their family.
You can elaborate on that, Craig.
John got shot in Dallas.
The
brother, I think he got shot too. The son died in a helicopter accident or something. Some more of them.
A lot of Kennedys that have generational curses. Yes.
Got a question for TD.
What's up?
Okay, since you believe there are generational curses, do you believe that everyone has one, or do you believe that only certain people have?
Certain people.
I'm gonna say certain people, and then I'm gonna say this: the people that you see that don't, somebody down the line broke it.
Can we break generational?
Yes.
Because
in the Bible, they say if you sin, say for instance you sin, right? It says I don't know how far it goes down, but your kids, they get that. You know what I'm saying? They get that curse. So like you do a sin that's like that on that level, they get that curse. So and it's just inevitable. It says it in the Bible. It's inevitable, but I don't know how far it goes down. So however far it goes down, that next person to step up. He's gonna have the actual choice to change it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe in change. I feel like I believe in change. Like
because
if
you got
generation curse, so like you say, down the kids. Some like you say, somewhere down the line, somebody gonna be born to where that was their purpose. It was put there to not say that was.
But it's free will
purpose,
too.
But like they was put there because this is where they cursed up. This is gonna be the person.
Because if a curse on you, ain't no getting no curse off you. Bro.
Yeah, it is though. If you just look at like mythical stuff, they be having stuff. It's always a exit clause.
Okay.
It's always, if you look at that shit, it's always an exit clause in that curse shit. So it is a way.
With that being said, I'm gonna choose some generational curses out there that's actually that happens that we see in today's society and things like that, and we can elaborate on things like, do y'all feel like that can be broken, or is that something that cannot? Like some things can't be broken. I feel like.
No, I think everything.
But we're gonna see. So that's what we're gonna see. So let's just see this. So the first one I got for y'all, I feel like this one can be broken because this is all about choices. Substance abuse.
Yeah,
for sure.
That can be broken. By simply, like I saying, that person that just thinks different, and then they have kids.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it also I just feel like if someone wants to see, if like somebody seeing their daddy shoot up dope every day, they not gonna be like, oh, I see my daddy shoot up dope, I want to just do that shit. Like, nah, that's gonna fuck them up mentally. Mm-hmm. Like, gonna put them in that point where they're gonna be like, I don't want to do that shit. I don't want to have to feel that feeling that I've seen my parents feel and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that is one generational curse that can be broken. Mm-hmm. Yes, I heard across the board we all can agree on that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So this next one, it's something we take very serious here at OTD. Mental health disorders. I feel like this isn't a generational curse that people can't break because that's all built up on the genetic mock-up. Bro, if schizophrenia running your family, bro, you're not gonna say, I'm not gonna have schizophrenia. No, if that shit runs in your family, bro, that's a generational curse.
But not everybody in that family got schizophrenia.
But a generational curse, is not talking about your auntie, your bro, it's talking about your immediate family, talking about mom,
your
dad.
Strongest genes.
It's talking about your mom, dad.
Well, yeah, schizophrenia. Okay, but anxiety, depression.
Those are real
like that. I know it's real, and I know it runs in the family. But stuff like that definitely can be.
I don't think so
because anxiety,
and depression. But when you're talking about schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, I don't know how to feel about that because it gets down to the
nitty-gritty. To anything that you need to pop pills with, you can't change. Anything that you need medications for,
a genetic marker.
You cannot change.
So y'all saying
it's tears to it.
All that. So depression, when people have severe depression and things, that's a chemical imbalance in their brain. They're not getting enough dopamine because the dopamine is what makes you happy. That makes you smile. That makes you do your things, feel good. Mm-hmm. When somebody has severe depression, that's a chemical mock-up in their brain.
They're lacking a certain amount of dopamine.
They're not getting that.
But you can get dopamine. So that's why I say
you can get yourself
that's why I say with those things you can get yourself up out of it.
That's what Mike just said. You cannot change that shit without taking the medication.
No.
You can go the natural way.
No. Hey, hold on.
You can go the natural way.
Y'all don't understand. We live a life. We live a life.
No,
we live life.
You don't have to take the
y'all know you don't have to, but there are people that have severe. Not play anxiety.
Like real life, real life. I get it that medicine isn't always the balance for you, bro. But it is scientifically proven that you're gonna shake your head all day, but it's true. It's true, bro.
So it's scientifically proven. Bro, people need them up too.
People need
scientifically.
People need help.
All right, I got a question. So when you see a nigga fried and you see him mentally fried, what do you tell him? Go take a hike. Go eat right. Go do some push-ups. What you tell them?
Go drink water.
What you tell them? No. Wait. Don't move. No, Shamar, wait.
Clinical help.
Wait. Bro, don't move. Don't move from the goalpost. Don't move from the goalpost. No, answer my question right quick. What
you mean Friday? What is your definition of Friday?
I'm saying that you see your friend mentally is elsewhere. He is in this water bottle ain't a water bottle. Whatever his illness is that you don't know, that y'all don't know, you need to send him somewhere clinically where professionals can go check his blood, go check his. You're not finna tell that nigga. You're not finna go tell that nigga.
I mean, in that situation, yeah, this nigga needs
but after,
to be
but logically though, what is the next? Okay, but logically though, what is? Bro, y'all grown. What is the next step after that? You're gonna find.
That's how we program.
But you're gonna find.
Does it make it the way? Does it make it the way because that's how we program?
I think everybody feel like y'all.
No. Do y'all know what boiling a banana peel does? Look that up. Do y'all know what certain natural?
I'm sorry, OTD.
Bro, time out. Did y'all know before there was what y'all think was here before it was medicine?
I'm just
natural remedy.
Okay. No, listen. Before it was medicine.
Does that mean that natural remedy always works? No.
All right, bro.
No, it's not. Right. Because as everything advances in time,
hey, if I care about you,
bro.
Fuck all that. If I care about you, bro,
I'm going to get you.
I'm taking you to the best possible. I'm not trying to make it like a nigga. You trying to make it like a nigga telling him to take pills for real. I'm not saying that because it's certain shit out there.
I'm not saying that. Scratch that. Okay, yeah, take them to professionals. But y'all know it's different professions. They have herbalists. They have all of these things out here.
We just said we dropped the medicine. We're talking about as a generational curse. If something something's a mental health disorder, that's what. Let's drop the medicine talk.
I got two things.
What? What?
Therapy don't exist, huh?
So two things.
Celebrities don't go to therapy, huh?
What?
They just go run and take a hike and drive they fast cars and go sit on the mountain and shit.
That's the whole thing about mental health, bro. You're either going to go to a therapist or get some medicine, or you're going to have to do something naturally to get you out of there, or what? You're going to kill yourself, or something bad going to happen. What else is it going to do? Then what is it bad to say? Man, look, you got anxiety. If you got severe depression or you got severe whatever, okay, like natural shit probably not going to help right now, but.
You need to go
the world is fucked up off of the pharmaceutical. I'm not saying that.
Bro.
I'm not saying that that's wrong.
You know it's people out here, bro, that are terrified, won't leave their house. You're gonna tell them, all right, brother, go ahead, let's go outside, take a walk.
That's the problem.
That's not a natural remedy, bro.
What are you doing? Look. What are you doing? You sit in the house all day.
Right?
What you gonna be?
I don't think I probably not clinically diagnosed.
Like kids that have ADHD.
Because
I have a little cousin that has actual ADHD. He's been actually on pills. He's been actually on these things. Listen. What happens when the pill wear off?
Back to
the same shit. So is it?
What do you gotta do?
You gotta give him some more fucking pills.
What do you gotta do?
You gotta give him some more
pills.
It
takes 30 days, and
you gotta give him some more pills and more pills and more pills and more pills.
But this is coming from somebody
that works
on
the pills,
Which
that's not question. They want to take them pills till they die.
Do you know there was people that was
born? No, I want to tell you this, bro. Do you know there's kids literally that cannot sit in a functioning classroom? So how about this? Think about it. You have a son, right? You want your son to go to school and get the best education, right?
Yeah.
So think about it like this. You got, not saying all the kids are doing this, but you have 1, 2, or 3 maybe kids in there that aren't medicated and don't think like how nephew think. You feel me? And they are disrupting that learning environment, bro. You cannot sit in a physical learning environment having kids in there that aren't on medicine, that you can't tell
this little nigga.
Hey, bro, no, just let me finish real quick. Because the natural Cello, I get what you're saying, but that natural remedy, because of trying to help them out, yes, there are other alternatives besides medicine. But sometimes that medicine does help children
because the severity of whatever their diagnosis
like,
is.
bro, you have kids that are in
y'all
class.
know when them kids be on them drugs, what they say.
Bro,
listen, bro. I've seen this firsthand every day, bro. I don't know if y'all work around kids.
Go work in the school, bro.
Okay, all right, bro. Look, some of that stuff be like you said, it be alternative. Sometimes that should be disciplinary issues. Sometimes it be at home issues. So they don't be that nigga got ADHD.
Okay, so maybe
it be at home.
Okay,
issues.
so even at home,
and your mom work.
So your mom and dad can't control you. Who's gonna be able to control
some fucking drugs? Come on, bro. No, bro. That's not the way, and that's why we're programmed to think
it's
like
not
that.
programmed.
It's not bro. It's science.
Okay, look. But it's scientifically proven that pills are horrible for you.
That's true too, but it's
so what are we saying then? If you're saying science,
it's certain things.
It's tiers to diagnosis, bro. You can't tell a nigga who really needs help, bro, who don't understand the reality that we real life live in. A nigga that think this he think we in fucking the jungle. He think we in a fucking jungle some damn well, and he's on the ground sniffing under my pop-on car and shit, nigga. Ass out of here, bro.
That's fucking seizure.
So let me tell you this. First off, bro, and that's the shit like THC, weed. It's not good for everybody.
It causes cancer, by the way. Some people don't even know. It causes cancer. Some people have cancer because of it also.
The stuff around the weed is why we got cancer. The smoke,
the stuff that we're ingesting, people are smoking out
is why we have
cancer. On weed, brother.
Not the same thing.
I'm saying real weed. No, don't do that. I'm saying real fucking weed, bro. Pure THC.
Some of this
pure THC, bro,
does not.
I'm not saying chemical, of course.
It does not help.
My question to you, my question to you is. Back to the question, so y'all two saying people with mental health disorders can't.
I'm not saying that certain people.
Their generation is fucked for.
No, I'm not saying it's fucked, but that is something that you do have to worry.
You're gonna have to deal. You're gonna have to deal. You're gonna have to deal with it.
That's one of generational. That's what
I'm saying. But that's something you embrace. That's something that you embrace.
If you gotta deal with it, if you gotta deal with it, how the fuck you gonna break it? If you gotta deal with it,
the lineage is gonna break it.
The lineage.
Your child is probably not gonna break it, but the kids that's
coming after,
talking about midgets, regular fucking kids. Midgets.
Bro, if it's
regular fucking height kids.
Little people. Little people. I was gonna say that's not the right term, bro.
Okay,
my thing is,
but y'all know what I mean.
The family, the lineage is eventually going to break. Their kids is not going to be special ed for infinity, bro. Somebody's going to come out of that group.
Curse, bro.
Because think about this.
When I'm saying the mental health disorder, like you said, bipolarness,
yes,
depression, schizophrenia, things like this, bro. It's people that's a generational curse.
That will never get broke.
You're not breaking. How?
You know some of them schizophrenia parents are regular parents or regular people.
I didn't say that.
So then how is it a generational curse?
Bro, because you have to deal with that shit for the
rest of your life. You have to worry about your son having to deal with that shit when he turns the certain age that you found out you had that shit. You have to worry about his son having to worry about that shit. When you can't break that.
Yes, you can.
How you gonna break it? So you gonna get somebody brain and break it, bro?
It's genetically.
If two parents that are regular, regular people. Listen, they are regular people.
Hey, can you
two parents that are regular people, bro, have a kid with bipolar disorder or schizophrenia.
I get it, but like
so that means
down their genealogical mock-up when they had their child, somebody down that line had bipolar disorder. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
And how is that? You can't break if it's a generational.
And saying if down the line
that means a schizophrenia. Listen, crazy.
No, you should keep
that mean look, because what you have to say.
Why gotta be crazy?
No. This is what I'm about to say.
I'm listening.
That means what you're saying is that means somebody before in their family had schizophrenia, right? And it got passed down. So they had a regular kid, and then they regular kid had people with schizophrenia, right? Correct? This is what you're saying. So what I'm saying is, if that person that started the family, or that person that was inside the family that had schizophrenia, had regular children, that means their children broke that curse.
You know that schizophrenia is still within their genetic. It's still within their DNA and
that's
within
my
their
question.
family.
So my question to both of y'all. That will never leave their family.
Their genes, no.
Not that family, no. Not that. No, hell no. Because
I'm talking about the lineage, like kids.
No, because he has
kids right now. I'm talking about his kids right now still have schizophrenia from back in 12.
They have that gene in their body and it can tick at any moment. Yes,
nigga. But that's not a curse.
That is a.
If you got to deal with it for the rest of your life,
oh my God,
you
can't break
what
it.
You saying that's a genetic disorder?
That's just a genetic.
And that's a generational curse.
No, it's not.
How, bro?
No, it's not.
Hold on.
Bro, if you don't know down the line,
it's not a curse.
So look, bro, I'm saying like, so for example, if God forbid, I would just say me. So for example, if I didn't know down the line that somebody in my family had schizophrenia, nobody ever told me nothing like that, and one day out of the blue, I start tweaking, I'm talking about out of here. You're gonna be concerned like, what's wrong? Blah blah blah. That's a generational curse, bro. Because I have schizophrenia and I never knew nothing about it, and never knew. Somebody even telling me, hey, this runs in the family. When you hear people say runs in the family, they just don't want to say it's that's a generational curse, brother. If it runs in the family,
some just can't be broke, bro.
If some stuff just can't be broke.
So what do y'all call what do y'all call the children like that's born from schizo people and they come out regular people?
Nothing,
live their life.
Bro. That's a miracle. That's a great
They
cause.
broke the curse, right?
No, they didn't break it, bro, because at the end of the day that can still flare up.
What if they don't have no trait in it? Because they have children that don't have no traits, none of that.
All right. So
they don't have the traits in it, they don't have no type of thing that can make them schizo.
Anything
mental. That's what I'm saying.
The brain mock-up, bro, the gene. If you have that, bro, you can't change it. It's in your genetic mock-up.
Bro, that's part of your identity, bro.
That's part of your,
Is depression a generational curse or is it a learned trait?
That's a learned trait.
That's what I'm saying. Anxiety.
That's anxiety. I would say that's a learned trait. That's a learned trait.
Another thing.
But that's what really like. And that's what those are learned traits. So that's they gonna fire me. They gonna fire me when I say this, bro. They just started saying that shit is mental health.
Thank you.
They just started saying that shit.
And I'm
they just with that. And they gonna fire me when I say this, and I'm not supposed to. That they just started labeling that mental health. That's a learned trait, bro. If something bad happens, that is something that also
because anxiety is a
anxious feeling.
It's a behavior.
Yeah,
it's a behavior.
But that kind of contradicts what you're saying.
That's not a mental.
If somebody was severely depressed and their family is, you do know, damn, this nigga granddad to his little brother. Every time I come over here, these niggas is the.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I done been in the house like that.
Is that a generational curse or not?
Yes, because there's a chemical mock-up in their brain, bro. I'm not going to contradict myself because it's still a chemical mock-up. If you're down the line, your grandpa he didn't do shit or some shit like that, like in his brain, that's how it was, bro. It is because, like I say, they have things for this. They created medicine for this. They've ran tests on people's brains for this. So I cannot contradict stuff that they've already tested. They've already did, bro. I can't argue with that.
But also, some of the medicine makes the shit worse, too.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I didn't say their herbalist stuff is wrong. I'm saying, though, it works, some of it. Yeah. Yes, it can work. But some of it, bro, they need real life professional help. And that's all, like,
no matter what I'm saying.
No matter how much you battle through it.
And you know what fries the people the most with the mental health? Them thinking that they don't need the help, and they can go take alternatives and
bro,
shit.
I know real life.
That's what be frying these niggas.
It's real life people, bro, out here that I know that need help.
Bro, it's niggas I know that
and don't want to.
We're not saying that they don't need. Y'all keep saying this. They need professional help. They need professional help. That's not what we're saying. But these urbanists and these people are professionals.
Yeah, and that's why
y'all not understanding.
But that's what we're not doing.
God made stuff on earth for us.
And that's,
do y'all know our bodies naturally fight off stuff that they give us medicine for? Yeah. Like, what are y'all not understanding? It's stuff here on earth and stuff within our body that.
What is that?
That What you mean?
That's a chemical balance within your body, right?
Is it fucking a pill that you have to pop and take 7 days a week?
We're not talking about the medicine.
That's what we're saying.
We're talking about the disorder.
And that's within what? The realms of your genetics within your what?
We're not talking about the medicine, Solo. That's what we're saying. We're not talking about the medicine. We're talking about the disorder. The disorder happening.
You can't change
one day.
You can't say,
I can't snap out of this.
That's what I'm saying. These people that
we're not talking about a one life. I'm talking about a long
generational. Y'all said generational.
I'm not talking about your just life.
We're not saying your one fucking generation. A generation,
bro. That shit can. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying schizophrenic can go to a herbalist or whatever. I'm not saying he can't.
But yeah.
I'm saying yes, he needs to go to a therapist. He needs to get real life professional help. Of course, but I feel like
just because you didn't get schizophrenia, but the one before you did, that don't mean that it's not a generational. It's still within y'all DNA in y'all family, brother.
I have to agree. I have to agree to disagree because y'all saying is that shit gonna stay forever. I'm saying that shit. I feel like
just because it's not in you don't mean that it's not in
is mental disorders a part of your DNA? A part of your genetics.
It's tears to this shit. I'm just telling you.
It's definitely tears for sure.
Because I've talked to women, girls who
shit, you ain't gotta do that, nigga. All of us done had depression.
Certain mental disorders tend to run in families, and have a close relative with a mental disorder could mean you are at higher risk. If a family member has a mental disorder, it does not necessarily mean you develop one, which many play for role in factors, which we just said. So, that's a slim to chance none. If you are so lucky to have,
okay, then it can be broken.
It's not.
I ain't gonna lie, sell up. That doesn't mean it's broken because your kids could have it. That means like, damn, this shit's still here. I'm saying that shit can eventually.
Like, if I'm so lucky
I'm gonna just agree to this.
If I'm so lucky not to have it, bro, then God be, I'm so lucky. But if I have a kid and he has a kid and his kid got it,
and I'm looking at this nigga like, God damn,
like that's a generation right, bro.
I understand that.
I'm gonna be fried like that.
We're not gonna dwell on this topic, so because we got more points.
Some of that stuff come from genocide. I ain't gonna say nothing.
If you need
look, I was gonna say that, but all right.
Yes, please. That's the main message. If you need help, look out for somebody, and we can.
They did certain things. I ain't gonna. We can switch it up, bro.
But look, the next one I have, and this is one I feel that you can change with your life and what you do and how you do it. Is poverty and financial instability.
Yeah, that's changing.
Yeah.
But if your mama and daddy grew up broke, you ain't gotta be broke. Go get you some money.
It's all about who.
Go get you some money.
Mindset.
Yeah,
it's a mindset. It's like Marco said, it's a mindset thing.
I believe it's both.
It is.
I believe it's both.
But I'm saying, like, so we can elaborate on it a little bit. I feel like, bro, if I'm knowing, like, I grew up in a situation like that.
What if you don't never know?
You don't know because that's not the kid's fault.
And what if you go down your stairs every day and you talk to him and then he think like how you think, and then you talk to old uncle down there and he think like you think, and you stayed here for 30 years of your life in the projects right here and you don't know nothing else.
Shit, that's
because he didn't change it.
It's a situation. Some people never grasp.
Some might be so you saying it might be environmental,
and that
does play a part. That made
me change my perspective because there's a lot of people out here in the world that's institutionalized to whatever their environment and it's proven every single day. And so that's why I say you can tell a nigga that, but people don't understand how hard it is for certain situations. So that's why I say that one plays based off situation because shit, you got a white you got. Okay, I'm sorry.
That can still be.
You can have people. Because you can have people that have had kids like lawyers and doctors that have children, and they got all the money in the world, and they fuck it off, and they continue to have money, and they continue to fuck it off, and God is continuing blessing them with money for them to fuck off, and they're doing it the wrong way. But because of their situation and who their parents are, they will forever be able to fuck off money. You know what I'm saying? And that generational curse.
I'm gonna say this with that though, Mike.
There's no change to that.
I'm gonna say this though,
because it's your situation. It's people out here literally. You have
but in the world we live in, is that a curse though?
It's not a curse.
I didn't say it was a curse. I was just saying that's just something that can't be changed.
Yeah, it's all based on perspective. Look, take a family out in the rural area. You know what I mean? Especially in this day and age, if you say like 1960, 50 back in the day when information just wasn't so at hand, and the rural family can still have limited technology, but in this day and age, and if you just take a fictional family out there, that generational curse of poverty, how they living can be broke.
But just because it's a lot of information out there, don't mean it's everybody looking at the right information.
But that's an opportunity.
But what if they don't know?
But that does. Hold on. But
that answers that it can be broken.
But that does play a big part.
If they don't know, how can they change anything?
If I say 5 people in the room to break down the door, and the first 3 people don't break down the door, but the 4th will come in and break down the door, that means
he had to know something that those.
But generation, we talking about.
I'm talking about the generational, bro.
But someone within that bloodstream of that generation had to know something that those other people didn't, and within within their circumstances and situation, that goes back to it sways on situation.
But somebody is gonna have that situation to where, oh damn, they can break
any family, bro.
This nigga can reach up there and grab that star.
Yeah.
As the millions of the millions his ancestors came close to him, one came close and he reached up there and touched the star and grabbed that hoe. That means a generational curse can be broken.
I said that.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
The poverty and stability.
It's ways.
I feel like this. This is what I'm gonna say. First off, if a person doesn't know how to learn, they you have to teach somebody how to learn. Like if he has a bad habit of
people don't just run. That's what I'm saying. People don't roll over.
And that's what.
Even if it takes time, it takes longer than what we probably. It's different for different
I feel
people.
like that is.
It takes short time or long time. It got broke.
That's what I'm saying. And this is what I'm just trying to say. With that being broke, it can be broken because just because you didn't learn it, that's more so situational. Free will, like you chose not to.
Because everybody got free will.
Because if somebody's telling you, hey, do this, because you can't say everybody's not getting, like, with kids, for example, kids that go to school, we telling them, hey, do this is what you got to do. Yeah, if they don't have that support system back home or whatever, they're not going to know what to do. And that more so just falls with the parent. But as that child gets older, he has that mindset. He can know, all right, fuck that. I see my mama doing this. I see my pops doing that.
They can start with a group of friends.
Man,
he might get a group of
friends.
Like them friends, like,
man, and they persuade him to do things because at the end of the day, like
based on the situation.
Exactly, it's another situation.
Not environment. Bro, just because everyone has free will,
they don't know.
We're not saying everybody.
It's like the
make it a generation.
But it does go with the saying though.
It don't.
It does go with the saying though. Common sense ain't common. So if you don't use that common sense to do that,
bro, if the nigga environment is not set up for him to succeed, he's going to struggle.
He is, but that is not.
But I'm not saying that he can't change. Some situations can, some can't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like some can, some can't, and some just can't.
Because some just can't. I think everybody.
Bro, when it comes to financial stability in the family, that can be broken. Like what do we say? Just because 2 decades of your family generational seeds had no money and poverty and the circumstances that this and that doesn't mean that this third generation is gonna come.
Bro, it's so bad it can be flipped. Your family can have all the money. You could be the one nigga that's broke as fuck from blowing it off. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's based on situation.
But that ain't a generational curse. You fucked it up. You fucked it up for the You fucked it up for them.
It goes back to what I'm saying. Situation.
Okay. We're going to leave.
So you're saying in certain situations they can't change. In certain people's families, there's not going to be nobody that's going to come along the lines in their family
and never break
to change that
if they are in that same situation, and those same ones come into that goes back to
adaptation and evolving. They're bro. Look what I'm trying to say. It's insects out there that they started off as crawling, walking, this and that. And I was like, damn, nigga, we keep getting stepped on and ate down here. Man, let me grow some wings.
And it's some when you was at the family cookout, you seen on the ground and you stepped on too.
Last take on this one.
That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. Like this,
I feel like
life is not up. Y'all gotta understand. Life is never up. This shit
it's
is
a roller coaster,
brother.
It is, and that's why I left that situation.
You gotta run a straight line through this. You gotta run a straight line through this motherfucker. Just because you got the script, like I told Sellers, he made a great point when he said he can go. We talked on the phone about this. He said he can go around basically and spread the word and get enough people to where you can make a change. And I was saying that it's certain people that we've been fried down the line so much within the black community to the point to where it's just some that you will come to and say, hey, you know, and they won't get it because of what they're.
And do you call that a curse or do you call it a choice?
That's a curse because that shit is sad.
That's a choice.
That's a
do you call that a curse or do you call it a choice,
bro?
Because think about it like this, Mike. Think about it like this, Mike. You got a whole family. You got a whole family.
Curse is something that you can't control.
Think about it. Think about it. Yeah. That's what a curse is.
A curse
because you can't control it.
But sad.
Listen,
some people can't. You gotta understand that some people.
That's what I'm saying is, Mike. What I'm saying is, Mike. When I say it's a choice, say it's your whole family, they are. Let's just say they're various. They have various occupations, but let's just say for the most part, everybody know how to go get some money, right? And they can teach you, and they showed you that. Hey, they just showed your big cousin how to do this, and he on out. And they showed his little brother, he on out. And you in this family, right? You have the choice to go to them and say, hey, man, I want to be part of the family business. Or, hey, man, I want to be part of what y'all got going on.
Yes.
You decide, so you go and decide and try to go do something else, or you just don't go do nothing else. You just be a bum. That's your choice.
That's a choice.
It's not a curse. That's a choice.
So what you tell a 6-year-old when he's being raised by people who's not doing the right thing, and then he is, they say little kids are observable.
They are, right.
He sees that. Hold on, wait. He sees that. He grows up. Now, there should be about 12, 13. Yeah, he has choices. But again, he's surrounded by people. No one to ever inform him, to tell him, hey, brother, there's a brighter light. He becomes to grow older to 22. Mm-hmm. He's still institutionalized into what he once knew. Now, yeah, you could say he has choices because he's a grown man. He has literal choices. Yes, no. But mentally, he's institutionalized and would never get out of that rut if he's so fried down in the beginning of what he can do. In the beginning of what his group was because of how hard it affected him mentally. You have people out there that real life don't feel like they even have a choice, nigga. That's what you have.
That's
people
a feeling. That's a choice.
Bro, but if they mentally not balanced right there,
it's still a choice.
I'm tell you right now.
And you're talking about
because
one person.
You talking about one person. Then look, that same person you talking about can go through a journey in their life, and let's just say they have kids. They can pass their knowledge down to their kids and tell them, "Hey, don't do this, don't do that."
It don't, man. Look,
it works like that all the time. It work like that all the time.
So,
bro.
You got anything to say on this one? We're going to move to the next
topic. Keep going. I'm done.
He said, I'm done. Because I see y'all real passionate about that one. That was I like that one. This one, I feel like this is something that's not a generational curse in my eyes. Domestic violence. So, like.
It's a learned behavior.
That's a learned behavior.
You sound like dudes hitting women.
Women hitting dudes.
Everything.
I ain't dating.
That's not
nobody's exempt from that. If you see your mama hitting somebody or you see your daddy hitting somebody,
no boy.
That's just a learned behavior. You ain't getting no generational curse with that one. And this was also the way we talked on chronic illness and health issues.
Chronic illness as in what?
Like
cancer. Like we were just talking about, like
cancer, diabetes, heart issues.
Do we think that's a generational curse?
Mm-mm.
Brother.
Come on, bro.
I feel like that's a generation.
Bro, if you got heart issues that run in your family, that's a generational curse.
Like, Silas, come on now.
What?
Let's just happen that person. Let's just say, because like with me right now, right? I'm trying to figure out ways to help my heart and to avoid cancer because it's in my family, right? Yeah. So let's just say I get the knowledge, right? Before I leave this earth, I get the knowledge and I pass it down to Ashley. Right, I get the knowledge, the everything, right, and I pass it down to Ashton. He passes it down to his kids because these things that I got is to avoid these things. the information that I got on this situation is to avoid these things. So you can avoid cancer. Cancer is damn near man-made. Heart issues, damn near on some man-made shit. Bro, go do y'all research, bro. I'm not saying nothing. I'm not spewing this shit out my ass, bro. This is documented evidence.
I mean,
this is documented evidence, bro.
Are you gonna say something?
Like I just said, bro. We just, we just seen 3 people very close to us
because of their habits. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000, bro. Papa didn't eat good, bro. He wasn't no good eating ass nigga, bro. Let's just be real. Ain't Joe smoke, bro? Come on, bro. Hey, let's just be real, bro. That's just the real facts of life. And I'm sorry to be harsh, but that's just what it is.
No, I'm gonna say this. Habits, bad habits like that play a part in, especially Americans, because most of our food, what we intake and stuff, is going to contribute to how your body, how you take care of your avatar, your body, how it functions. On me, but I feel like if heart disease runs in your family, that means so if you get the information to give Ashton, that doesn't mean Ashton kids it's not gonna pop up in their life. Now they have the means to treat it and put it away, prevent it, but it's still gonna pop up. It's still gonna be, oh damn, his heart disease or whatever is pop like
it's in your genetics. You know how certain genetics can be learned. You can basically teach yourself a genetic. Look it up. And I'm not spewing shit out my ass, bro.
Are you saying how you can trick your body to believing that you can have a virus types?
Tricking, not even tricking your body. But let's just say you become good at swinging axes. You get good at swinging axes at trees, right? Right? You get good at that, right? Or you get good at anything, right? You've been doing that for umpteen years, right? And let's just say, yeah, your kid don't come out and he don't come adequate with the hand coordination and all that stuff, right? But that shit can be learned. There's gonna be somewhere down the line where somebody's gonna be good at that. Somebody's gonna take that trait on and be good at that axe swing, bro. It's inevitable because it's in the genetics now. I'm not spewing. You can fact check me.
I agree.
You can fact check me all day, bro, and it's gonna come back facts.
I see what
you can fact check me right now, bro.
I don't want
to
so this topic too long.
That's not true, because you got tennis players and motherfucking families.
Michael Jordan's sons was not Michael Jordan.
Them niggas wasn't the greatest. They
like that's what I just
said. Y'all just went over my head.
Athletic.
It just went over y'all head.
Hey, pull up. Hey, bet. Hold on. Stop. Wait. Before you move the goalpost, I want to say this. Remember what you just said. What was Michael Jordan's son's vertical? And let's look at Michael Jordan's vertical.
But okay, Michael Jordan is jumping out of the gym, bro.
Exactly.
Okay, but they're still athletic because they were able to pick up a basketball, right?
I bet that nigga vertical ain't passed.
It doesn't matter. Oh man, bro.
Athletic?
Oh no. What he's saying is, look at Michael Jordan's son. They didn't come out as athletic as Michael Jordan. That's what you're saying. As athletic. But they came out athletic.
So
because Jordan taught his body. Think about it like this.
Niggas don't come out
if
like,
I start lifting weights,
he got the stature.
Look, bro, Deion Sanders' son is a camera. One of his sons is a cameraman.
Yeah, you got some of these sons that come out us.
All right.
No, I'm saying,
I'm gonna let y'all have it.
I'm saying, regardless, y'all missing the point of what I said.
I get
y'all missing the point of what I'm saying.
Exactly
it went from the point that I said health issues.
What he's saying is, if I start playing football in 1930s, and all of my grandsons they play football, that athletic gene is going to run in that family.
It's going to.
That's what he's trying to break down.
Your pop's fast as fuck, right? You fast as fuck, right? All right, then. Like, what are we saying?
That's not a.
That's a fucking team. Look, so I'm pretty sure maybe his grandfather before his grandfather was slow. Listen.
Y'all are talking about
listen.
Bro, you started from I'm listening, bro, but it's not making you went from listen. So listen, you said. If somebody was swinging an axe,
that's a hypothetical.
He can learn how to get the genetics of swinging an axe, and that's gonna come down and pass down. That's not happening, bro.
That was a bad example.
That's not happening.
I'm trying to break it down.
No, but what I'm saying is
trying to say, but I don't agree with the first question. I don't agree with Cello as far as
just because
chronic issue.
Okay, so let's no. That was the main issue. If you can't, do you feel like
he was on
heart issues? But that was okay. So explain how you say that.
Because look,
heart issues running your family. You said you're changing that by
listen. Like I just said with Craig, the example that I said with Craig. Let's just say his grandfather was slow, right? And then that grandfather came in the world. He did something to make himself a little bit faster. And that grandfather came in the world because that grandfather taught him, hey, this is what you do to get faster. And then he gets fast because you came out naturally fast, right? Naturally. So his dad got the remedy from, it might not have been from his dad. It could have been just within himself. He could have went and got it from another person, but it's embedded in him now to be fast. So therefore, about, let's just say 90% of the time, his son is going to come out fast, or he's going to be able to know, listen, because this is where the change comes. He's going to be able to know how to tell that kid that doesn't come out fast how to be fast.
He's teaching them how to.
Okay, so exactly, you're learning.
You're
right, bro. Exactly. I just said that. I said that.
He's not born with it. That's a learning trait.
Okay, that person, like I said.
And that's not changing the genetic.
It is changing. It is changing.
It's not. You're learning.
Being slow.
But what I'm saying,
at the end of the day, if Craig didn't
was born fast.
So like how you said, Craig came out, he was just born fast. No, that was already a genetic thing. He just had speed on him and whatever. But Craig had to learn how to run. Craig had to learn how to.
That's
run
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Trait, bro. That's not a
so you don't think because
look,
basketball players do this all the time. Basketball players, sports players do this all the time. They look for genes. They look for women that have sports backgrounds. They look for women that have these things for specific reasons. They do this shit.
For a tall woman.
No, all right, bro. That's why I'm not saying that, bro. This is what people are saying.
But that's what I'm saying. That still falls under the gene mock-up.
So you think everybody in that person's family that came before them, their gene mock-up was the same as that no,
but LeBron daddy out there 6'7", 6'8" somewhere, hell yeah. Because that's how his son is. Hell the fuck yeah. His son is whoever LeBron daddy is, because we never heard of him, whatever. His daddy 6'8", 6 something. However the fuck tall he is. However tall he is. He might be 6'4", 6'5".
He came with that. Okay, cool. But
what I am saying is, you can't teach genetics. You can learn.
They say God-given abilities. That's what they mean.
Like, for example,
you was genetically blessed with this, brother. LeBron James don't supposed to be running no fucking 4'3" up the damn basketball court at 2'6", 250, 6'8". Nobody taught him that.
Yes, they did.
Nobody taught him that. He learned that. Bro, he was got no. I wasn't finna say learn. I was saying he was blessed with that, bro.
Well, he was not gonna be, bro.
He was blessed.
You have to work that. You have to work
genetically.
But that's what. But he had to learn.
I'm saying he has to learn.
But he was blessed with that size.
He has to learn that. So what I'm saying is, y'all saying the genetic mock-up, right? Boom.
Yeah.
He was blessed with.
You can change your genetic mock-up. Is what I'm saying, correct? Can't you change that?
Hell no! How you can change your genetic mock-up?
Unless you go do the.
How you gonna change your DNA? Unless you go do that.
No,
unless you got some bread to go do that in vitro shit.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Saying
that's what you can do.
Yeah, that's it.
You can make test tube babies. Hell yeah.
So you can like, what do you?
If you want to go make a baby,
because what I'm saying is, if I have a baby with someone else, right? Let's just say my genetic mock-up is to be short and stubby, and I have a kid with a woman that's fucking 6'5", right? I'm going to change my genetics that's being passed down to him is going to change because he's still
he's gonna be tall and stubby. He's gonna be tall and fat. That's what he's gonna do.
His genetic mock-up mixed with his mom.
Yeah, he's gonna be tall and
fat. That's what I'm saying.
You're not changing yours though. So if you go shoot up at anybody you have, it's gonna be.
But what I'm saying is, if I came out not athletic, because this comes out all the time. Kids come out unathletic. And then they learn those behaviors.
You can teach athletics, bro.
That means your genetic mock-up.
That's mechanics, bro.
Okay, that means your genetic mock-up changed because you came out to be unathletic.
No, bro, that just means,
bro. Like you said, some people have God-given. Some people have God-given abilities.
That's just your build. We're talking
Yeah.
unathletic and athletic, bro, is not a thing. That's your build.
No, it's not. It's not your build.
Bro, Barry Sanders learned how to run
it's niggas that skinny as fuck, bro. It's niggas that skinny as fuck that can jump out the gym just like a nigga that got.
And they're athletic. That's athletic. That's athlete. Okay, they learned that. They learned how to jump. Yes. They learned how to use that.
Now their size, they were just blessed with that. That's why people call LeBron, bro. That's why people call him God given because he's that big.
Shaq big as hell.
That's why he's dominant. If he wasn't that big, he wouldn't be dominant.
So what I'm saying is, bro, for LeBron to start running a 4.4, y'all think he was just gonna naturally just run that without working that, right?
He had to learn how to do that.
He had to learn how to do that, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, what did he do?
But if he wasn't 6'8", they wouldn't view him.
He practiced, but what changed? Something changed, right?
Yeah, he started doing shit. He started
something changed in your genes.
Nothing changed in your genes, my nigga. What the fuck?
So Anthony Davis.
No, I don't think
wait.
So Anthony Davis, you have brown hair. That's your genes.
So Anthony Davis ate something to make him go 4 inches taller in the summer. That shit is in his genes for him.
Like you got brown eyes. You have a brown eye gene, bro. You can't change that.
You can't change.
You can't change that shit. You can't change genes unless you go get with somebody else. You can't change your genes, bro.
You can go to the next one. What we gonna do?
All right, say less. So next with this one, broken relationships and divorces definitely can. That's not a generational curse.
Nah, that's not.
Boy, that's just your choices and things how you want to do it.
That's life.
Yeah.
So,
what's your address, bro?
Not on camera, but yeah. But the next, what I was saying though, what about abuse and trauma, y'all? Do y'all feel that is a generational curse?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That one's tough.
That's tough. Trauma, yes.
Generational curse.
Generational curse, yes. Bro. Trauma.
He talking about trauma
because you got to think about it.
No,
and they say this all the time. Slavery. Trauma.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What you gonna say? Say what you was gonna say.
Some people, yeah.
No, I was just saying that was just an example of trauma. Like
you're right.
Like, that was an example. That was just my example. I was giving off trauma, definitely. Abuse, I wouldn't say. That's bro. These are like a lot of these are learned habits and things that people are figuring out what they have. Like they're just doing. Like this is not something that's passed down. I feel like that's something you see, and that's a learned behavior. Yeah.
Oh, so like, what is a like look up a generational curse like
actual definition.
Not actual definition, but like examples
of generational curse. It's gonna say this shit I said. What's a curse is something you can't break, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
So they say some of these generational curses include violence, trauma, the things we're talking about, codependency. So all of these are generational curses that we're talking about. But my main thing is, can we break them, or are these learned behaviors of certain things?
Look it up, type it in. Can a generational curse be broken?
You don't think so?
It's a curse for a reason.
You just said curse can't be broken. I feel like everything changed. Everything changed.
Then to double down on that, people act like it's only a few generations. If you point at one generation, it's 3 fingers pointing back. Like do people not know what hear the word curse? Like, bro, that has to be something very severe.
You know, it's like opening King Tut tomb.
Bro. When you watch mythical movies and shit, when a motherfucker got a curse on him, it's something.
It's an exit clause with it.
But it's something tragic. It's something tragic that has to happen for it to be an exit clause. Like that wasn't an option. When a curse on you,
it does traffic. So it's tragic for sure.
What I'm looking at right now, they said, like we've been saying, these are learned behaviors. It also plays with environment, things like that. As we say, on a genetic level. Doesn't say your genes.
That's your.
That's not your genes, sir.
If
you're talking about a genetic level, what are you talking about?
That's just saying like the broad. They're saying that something within the realms of genetics or anything could possibly be changed. It's just saying like the broader spectrum of it. It's not giving you like anything in detail about like.
But how did it not genes?
They just want me to be wrong, bro. That's all that is, bro. They just want me to be wrong, bro. Right,
So the question is, do y'all believe curses last forever?
Do they last forever?
No.
This is a life we live. This is not a fairy tale.
No.
So what's your take? You feel like they do last forever?
If you label anything a generational curse, you're labeling that for a reason. So if it's a curse, just take generation out of it. If it is a curse that is being labeled to anything, it is a curse. Like it's cursed.
That lasts forever.
It's cursed, bro. Like what does that mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Does it last forever?
Like you just contradict yourself. We don't live in a fairy tale. We have free will. You have free will.
Like, does it last forever?
That's all I want to hear. I'm saying in the concept of how you view it, like how you what's your perspective on it? Like that's what I'm saying.
Your perspective is that it won't change.
Bro, when you go walk over there, when you see 100 houses and you say it's cursed, do you say somebody can walk in and change it? Guys, when you look at the 100 houses,
motherfuckers that come in and stop exorcism and shit like that, bro.
But not all the time that shit works.
I'm just saying, but it works sometimes, though, right?
It don't work all the time.
But it works sometimes, though.
When you go in there to exercise whatever it is in that house, it's multiple of that shit in there.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is nothing has the power to hold power for infinity.
What I'm telling
you,
everything changes. That's going to that battle or spiritual war or something of that curse is going to come and it's going to get defeated. Nothing stays the same. Like what God created did not stay the same as how He wanted or what He thought it what He knew what it was going to be. But it didn't stay the same. What's the Holocaust?
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, slavery 400 years, with slavery still in, but slavery 400 years, some people thought, yeah, man, this shit gonna last forever, but bro,
hey, that actually
shit changes.
That actually goes back to what I was saying. So do you think the people in slavery had a choice?
Did they have a choice?
This that Kanye stuff right here. Did they have a choice? This that Kanye stuff.
Like, go back to what I'm talking about. Did they have a choice? Did those people in
slavery? No, they didn't have a choice. No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
People was forced on the ship.
But what is that? What is that?
No, that was just time back. That was just time back onto the last one. When y'all was saying that.
But look, but Shamar, they didn't have a choice. That whole time they didn't have a choice.
Some people don't have choices. They
still became free.
Like, due to this
situation,
people
thought that was a curse. Bro, people in that time that lived
that wasn't curse.
Bro, what? Bro, that was a curse that we're not in chains no more. It's gone. That's what I'm saying. Shit changes.
Because of why? Somebody passed a law, a president. That made it
okay, but that's okay. What is that point to that point?
It was still a curse.
So y'all black activists.
So you still have systematic slavery still to this day.
Yeah.
That's what you talking about. Okay. Slavery's not, bro. What? It's a curse.
That type of slavery. What you talking about?
I'm saying
it's still an umbrella up under the same shit.
What the fuck,
bro? Y'all are missing the point.
I get what you're saying. You're saying it's not a curse because it can be changed. What I'm telling you is, bro, regardless if it changes, it's a curse, which means that it is stamped.
Y'all giving a curse too much power.
When somebody say that is don't go. It's curse.
So Craig, God can help you with a curse.
Bro,
God can get you through anything, right?
That's not what we're talking about.
You're trying to push the narrative of what you're saying. That's not true, bro. Everything does not stay the same. It doesn't matter if a million years, my family, we all got headshotted for a million years.
It was still
that 999,000 person gonna be in that whole thinking like, damn, I'm about to get shot. But he could not. That shit can get broke. That shit
still a curse at one point, but just because it can be changed, don't make it.
But you can change. But you can change the circumstances and things like you can change. Like, all right,
That's what
niggas say they want to get. We gonna get
from
shot.
free will. Like
that's your free will change though.
Duh.
As far as the curse,
like,
you can't change the curse.
It's a curse.
It's a curse. It's destined to happen. It's
what
going
is you
to happen.
like? It's happening. It's gonna happen. Okay, what is death?
It's going to happen.
Death. I wouldn't even say death is a curse, but it's how we look at it though. What can you change death?
Everybody gonna
die.
It's something, but it's something that is in the realm of life that is.
They don't call it a curse, but
and that trumps what you just said, bro.
You get what I'm saying, though. For the sake of conversation, things that will come to an end. Y'all people who believe that everything can just fucking change is not the case.
What you just said, things will come to an end.
Things bro, it's the difference between things evolving and things come like it's both. Mother, it's both. The sun comes up. The sun comes up. The moon comes up. Right side. What you want? It's both. What you want me to say? It's both.
All right. So look, man, I love.
That's what I'm saying.
Love doing
but there are still Cody, but it's still curses within the realms of the life. It's still curses out there.
Yeah, but what we saying is,
what are you saying?
The whole point of our argument, y'all keep going doubling down on some when we say it can be broke. When we say it can be broke, y'all still be like, well, it's this. All we saying is the shit can be broke.
And the curse is still, but you're still cursed. Because it be broke don't mean your ass wasn't cursed from it.
That's not what you didn't say.
I'm not arguing.
Nobody said that.
I'm not arguing.
What was y'all? I've been said okay to that. I've been understood that. What was y'all point then?
I was just asking y'all.
That's why I said, what was the point? What was y'all point?
Really, I ain't gonna lie, but that was what niggas was saying the whole time. What? Like, what y'all? We like.
But that's what I'm saying. Every time we said that, y'all have a rebuttal on it, and it's like
we're saying that to say what we was telling y'all. Y'all was pushing that. That's what we were saying. Like, we're lost here.
I think y'all lost, bro.
No, I'm right here on point.
I remember when you said, like, if you got heart issues running in your family, you can't change that. That shit's gonna happen. If you change your lifestyle and shit, yeah, that's not. But
we at high risk.
Still at high risk. Yeah. You still gonna be at high risk. You just eat good.
That's still a curse though.
And the shit that you eating is dumb shit.
But no,
even the good shit has
like
dumb shit in it.
Though, bro, like, so for example, if high cholesterol running your family or whatever, if you're not eating as much food with cholesterol in it, yes, you're at a lower risk of.
That means everybody. Time up.
What?
I mean everybody.
What?
I mean, everybody's at a high risk of getting cholesterol. Everybody's at a high risk of getting
all the dumb shit. Yeah, because all the food we eat. All the food we eat.
Everybody. So it doesn't call it a curse. It's not a curse if
higher risk. Shit, if you at higher risk,
because of the
you at higher risk than me.
Because of the lifestyle that your daddy and your parents had,
bro.
That comes from their lifestyle.
Bro.
If your parents were healthy people, bro, and they pass it down to you, and you come out and they teach you the same values of being a healthy person, you're going to be a healthy person.
But look, so
there's no way around that. It ain't gonna be. Oh, it ain't gonna just pop up and say you got high cholesterol because it run your family. No, bro, it's not gonna happen like that. If you on a path of healthiness and all of that stuff,
bro, but you still have people that have healthier still have high cholesterol, right?
And there's niggas that's healthy that gets.
Like, it's people that are healthy as shit, bro, still have diabetes, right? And that runs into their family.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
These people that work out, ate good and all type of shit.
No.
They didn't even know they had illness.
No.
You know why they got diabetes? Because maybe at the beginning of their life, their parents weren't eating so good.
Bro,
and then they tried to fix it.
No, bro. Those people people that are born with diabetes.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
You can inherit.
You know that, right?
They inherit it.
Bro.
So look, you and Ash could be the super fit models of the world. And have Ashton in the peak of y'all fitness journey. He can still come out and have a heart disease, even though you started him off as a baby eating healthy stuff. It can still pop up in him because it's so embedded in y'all genes,
y'all family lineage.
Our genes.
Like in y'all family lineage.
It's really embedded in
that's not something you can break.
I don't know, bro. I think you can. That's gonna be my. That's gonna be my take, bro.
I respect it for sure. Yeah, we always gotta respect your opinion here at OCD. They gonna never discredit you. So my next one, we already said abuse and trauma. What do y'all feel about criminal behavior or just like illegal activities? Is that a generational curse?
No, it's learned.
It's a learned
OTD Family.
Man, it's a learned behavior.
Man,
it's a learned behavior, and it's like actually like one of the ones you can actually avoid. Yeah, we can just keep that.
Yeah, for sure. That was avoidable as hell.
No, it's not a generational curse.
What about? So do y'all feel like certain patterns are generational? And like,
what you mean?
So like for example, unhealthy coping mechanisms like toxic behavior, like that shit's a generational curse.
Yes,
sure.
Yes, it is.
And you mean like, for example, like if you grew up seeing your pops or somebody yelling at your mom and stuff, or you're desperate, you're like gonna do that. Like,
for sure.
That's something you see and like that's just.
But on the flip side, there's people out here that'll look at that and be like, I never want to be that person.
Facts. And I will say that too. There is people that don't want to do that and not be like that. So that is definitely something that's different. So with that being said, we talk about a lot of unresolved generational issues, things like that, and some unresolved conflicts. Y'all, let me tell you one conflict I feel that is very problematic, low key. It's the way these kids, it's the way these kids, not the way the kids, but just somewhat like how the discipline and how they talk and things like that.
Shit, I think what kids ain't getting whoopings no more.
Nah, you out there whoop a kid now, boy, you going to jail. Yeah. They locking these parents up, man, and that's wild. Like parents can't discipline their children no more.
And then that ties into what the kids is seeing, and that they're seeing that I'm 13 years old. It's a 13-year-old dude on TikTok doing whatever the fuck he want to do, making millions, that shit is inspiring to them. Which, not to say that's wrong, but you know what I mean. They seeing a lot of stuff at a young age, and they seeing their peers doing a lot of stuff.
I see the video on YouTube where it was like we're in the day and age of like nobody wants jobs anymore. It's like the younger generation is in the era of self-content, content creating, and it's like every kid, like when you ask a child or a young kid what do they want to be, he was like, back then you could ask them to be a mechanic or
army man
or something like that.
Firefighter,
so every day you ask a kid or something, they might want to be like astronaut or like something with YouTube. So that's very
YouTube
true.
Channel. I'm making content. I'm gonna be a rapper.
I'm gonna be the best streamer.
Best streamer. I'm gonna play Fortnite for life.
Same time that's making money like a motherfucker.
I'm not, bro. The highest paid YouTuber is Lil Ryan, the little Asian kid that do toy reviews. And stuff, straight out of Cyprus.
You said the highest kid?
He's the highest YouTube paid. He has the highest.
What about Mr. Beast?
Hey, sir.
Mr. Beast?
Sir?
What about Mr. Beast?
Sir?
What?
You can
Google it for me.
I got you, bucko.
I learn something new every day. I thought Mr. Beast was like,
that nigga got money.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mr. Beast gotta be up there though.
Mr. Beast.
He gotta be up
there. Oh, he is.
I feel say
the little one,
I knew Mr. Beast was
Mr. Beast came up this year. He's 54.
Oh, that nigga got bread.
Bro, this nigga gives away he on the giveaway right now, giving away 26 Tesla cars.
Okay, Lil Ryan, and he still paid.
What number he at?
Is that really
27. I wouldn't say he's writing them off. He gets sponsors. Sponsors are doing it more so for their business.
I'll be saying that boy doing
all these videos, all Mr. Beast videos are sponsored. This video sponsored. This video sponsored.
I ain't never watched, bro.
What?
Yeah, I watched
tap in.
He do mega
He do mega giveaways, bro. He doing a giveaway right now.
Sponsor. So like Tesla would be like, hey, I got 26 cars.
Yeah, and he shout out to you, Mr. Beast. Hey, tap in.
Nah, you haven't.
Like
so you
tap in.
You Mr. P himself.
You doing good though, bro. Like he's a person that I ain't gonna lie. He giving people a chance. Like he's doing something different. Like and it's actually entertaining. Like
no, most definitely.
He's giving people a chance to win $250,000, $500,000.
Bro, he going to the grocery store and like buy just like all type of like the whole store. He rent out the whole store and just like let everybody walk in there and just real. And you think it's fake, but this is real content.
It's real like content,
like real life.
He's been on podcasts and everything, and people that interviewed him, like he said, he know the algorithm so much to the point to where now that like he can look at the like say you tell him you want to be a YouTuber, he said he can look at your video in 30 seconds within it, 40 seconds with like the first minute, he can tell if it's gonna go viral or not. Yeah. Like he said, if he had done it over the years so much and like studied the algorithm to the point to where he can look at the first few seconds of any YouTube video and know if you got like the right stuff. Like he could just look at it and see how it's structured. Thumbnail and all, and see if it go viral.
Private island shooting videos.
Nah, doing some wild.
Like he doing crazy stuff. I'm gonna see you some.
And he's a real transparent guy.
For real.
He was like, man, I spent over 10,000 hours sitting in my room just in the dark. You know, no social life, of course. He's like he's real transparent. So it's like,
I would say they do.
Now
their social life is with their business, so which makes it a social life in that aspect. So I will say he does have a social life. As far as a personal social life, it's probably tough because at the end of the day, people like him, he drops content every single day.
What?
And I feel like sometimes when you shooting content like that, it's not personal, but
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. Like it's not personal though. With that, but shout out to Mr. Beast though. He really
shout out Mr. Beast.
Yeah, what they say, Feastables, Mr. Beast Burger. All that good stuff. What? Ooh, what?
Mr. Beast Burger. That shit. Oh, bye.
You ain't like it?
Hell no.
Mr. Beast for what?
I ain't had it.
What Mr. Beast Burger? Who got a Mr. Beast Burger?
On me.
Mr. Beast Burger he got his own little burger spot.
Yeah.
Y'all late.
No, I'm straight.
It look decent.
But that man don't know nothing about no damn burger.
You don't think so?
No. He gonna pay somebody to know what the fuck they doing.
I bet they ain't put no seasoning on them.
That's what I thought. As soon as I heard that
this is what it looks like.
Dry ass burger.
This is what it look like.
That I ain't fucking with burger for.
It look like a regular burger though. That bun look kind of.
From here, I can't. Yeah,
it's so. I'm gonna put it like this. I will try it, and maybe that's something we can do. We can review it.
For sure.
Y'all don't like?
Try the Mr. Beast burger.
We're gonna try all the burgers and see who got the best burger.
X.
That's go crazy. Ain't gonna lie.
You would say it was overhyped with Trill burger.
Oh, solo though.
I ain't had Trill burger.
I had it. It's alright. It's cool. It's decent. Yeah, man. Seems like it's a lot of things we have to change in general, just as a society. I feel. Once we start changing that up, the whole dynamic of everything will get better at first. But it has to start with you out there, people. It has to start with you. So y'all know, man, we love y'all come kick it with us here at OTD, man.
Yes, sir.
It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.
Man, be tuned in. Tap into the page, man. Follow us on Instagram at OTD_podcast. Twitter, the same thing, OTD_podcast. Facebook, yeah, for y'all old folks, Facebook is still the same, OTD podcast. We here, and that's podcast with a K, not a C. Podcast. Get in with us, man. Be tuned in for the giveaways. You feel me? Got a lot of concerts we seen coming up, and we thinking about some. I think it's time to spoil the fans, man. You know they deserve it. They've been rocking with us 6 episodes. Soon we're gonna be on episode 10, and then 10 to win. So might be something we'll be thinking about. Tune in. So definitely make sure you following us, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, man. Y'all know what it is. OTD.
OTD, man.
Bow, bow.